The new German war drama All Quiet on the Western Front, an adaptation of the acclaimed novel of the same name, recently screened at the 2022 Zurich Film Festival, though this is not the first time the book has hit the big screen. This new version was co-produced by Spanish-German star Daniel Brühl, who also appears in the movie. And in this exclusive interview, he explains why he and his team wanted to bring the story back to cinemas.
Producer of the film called me one day and said that he had just read a great new adaptation of All Quiet on the Western Front, but it was written in English, and that we should think about doing it in German. And that was a moment of, oh yeah, that's almost 100 years later, and it is the most successful book of all times in German literature, and it has never been adapted in its original language in German.
Both the book and the movie have a strong anti-war message.
I've seen many films with a different approach and with a legitimate approach by sometimes, telling heroic events in a war or heroic things that soldiers have done in wars. But growing up as a German, these were outside perspectives. These were, American or English or French films, so we have a different heritage and history.
This is one of the biggest projects Daniel has ever worked on as a producer, and he's thrilled with how it turned out.
Rarely I've been so proud of something that I got involved with, I have to say. This is a film that I really find very well accomplished, and it's a very important film. I would love also to reach younger people to watch it, even if they haven't read the novel, to get inspired to then read it. And thanks to Netflix, you can reach so many people. So hopefully many will go to the cinemas, but also, you can watch that in a classroom, in a history lesson, and then start talking about it all.
The new adaptation of All Quiet on the Western Front will be available on streaming as of the 28th of October.